Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and once again we're going to play Transport Fever 2. It's important to stress that what you're looking at here is a preview build, so everything that you're about to see is subject to change. Okay, so give me a minute. I am on a new computer right now, so I'm not sure everything is set up correctly. Pretty sure it is, but just in case there might be a few snags along the way. So what I did was I created a new map. My old save file is deleted, of course, because of that. Well, because I switched computers. And this is the year 2000, so we're going to be seeing all the newer vehicles. This is a USA map, so we'll see more of the US trains this time around, some of the US cities as opposed to the Asian cities that I featured in my earlier stream. Okay, so let's go ahead and zoom out and see what we have to work with here. All right, now we start the game with about $50 million, but that money goes very quickly. All right, so just in looking, looks like there's a farm there. I'm looking for some kind of, well, there's a little bread thing there. Actually, this isn't too bad. If we can get Huntsville going with bread or food, that would be great. Okay, so let's set this up first of all. Okay, buildings, and we're gonna want a depot, just so we can start buying some vehicles somewhere near the city, but not too near it. I want to give the area time to, or room to grow. All right, so we'll do something like that. Actually, let's put it back here. There we go. And next up, we're going to need a station or two. Truck station. I suppose that'll do. One there. And now we need a truck station up here so it can be delivered. Good. And then now we need a truck station in town so that we can deliver the bread. As you can see, it looks like the lower half of this wants the bread. Where can I put this that it would be... I don't want to demolish too many buildings, but, you know, I do want to put it somewhere central. Like if I put it out here... It looks like it gets most of it, so this is good. I won't destroy buildings in the process. What's weird is that, like, it's right here, but yet this building isn't highlighted. It's so weird. There it goes. It's hard to believe that that little bit of a placement change can affect everything. Trying to get as much as possible out of this. Okay, it looks like we'll go with there. All right. All right, so now we need a couple of lines here. We'll jump into our line manager. New line from here to here. And I think that's all we really need to do with that. We can change, we can edit the name of the line. We can say wheat to bread, and I guess that's in Huntsville. Just to remind myself that it's near Huntsville. We're gonna have a lot of them, I'm sure. All right, that's done. Close that off. Buy some vehicles. Now we need trucks that will deliver wheat, so we need to make sure we're buying the right type, or grain, I should say. So the dump truck will work. Tank will not. Peterbilt does all cargo. It delivers 25 at a time. The dump truck does 21, and it's cheaper. $1 million. Oof. It's an expensive truck. Again, the horse and carriage is from like 1850s. Much cheaper than this, but okay. Sure, we'll go ahead and buy that one. And I think we'll buy two of them. And then we'll assign both to that line that we just created. And if we did our jobs right, we'll see the trucks taking off from here. at some point these trucks should spread out a bit. Looks like there's already some grain waiting for them, which is good. We want to keep the production flowing if at all possible. Here's the thing, each truck can hold 19, so we're going to be leaving without a full load this time around. Yes, we could edit the line so that it waits, but I'd rather it just keep going. I don't want it to back traffic up. You can get to a point where, you know, if a truck is waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, then you're going to have lines of traffic sitting outside the truck station waiting. So it's just, I just find it better just to take what you can and go. Alright, so now that we're doing that, we're going to need a new line from the processing plant to town. Alright, that would be right there. Still want like 2 vehicles, roughly. And we'll rename that one Bread to Huntsville. Okay. Alright, so we need some new vehicles. Ones that can transport bread. The flatbed truck does bread. It can only carry 14 at a time. I want something a little bit more than that. May not have a choice. There's this GAZ 3307 tarpaulin truck. It can carry 16. Alright, I guess that's fine for now. We don't want to go broke. Alright, here they come. Wow, we just clipped that car. I hope they have insurance. I love the scenery in this, though. It's really good. Apparently got a traffic jam of some sort there. We might have to upgrade these roads, too. That's one thing that you can do. You can make the roads bigger, and that way the cars on them will travel more quickly. Okay. So now that we've got a line from here to here, and then bread from here to here, as far as what else to do with it, it looks like it demands fuel as well. So we just have to figure out how to get it there. There's a fuel refinery right here, so can we get oil into it from nearby? Well, there's an oil refinery there. We would have to create a line from, say, here, this oil well, bring it to here to refine it, then bring that oil over to this refinery, and then finally deliver it to town. I hope it would be profitable. Maybe we might want to find something that's a little closer and easier, at least in the very early stages of the game. There's a sawmill here, and there's a McKinley Forest here. Okay, this is a good one. Ideally, you want to start out small and work your way up from there. Alright, so let's get that going. And that going. Now, would this, whatever this is, I'm guessing lumber, need to be delivered anywhere? There's a factory up here that transforms lumber into tools, but there's no direct road as far as I can see. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. No, I would have to create the rest of this road from here up to there, which wouldn't be too bad, actually. Yeah, we may do that and a little bit. So I'm thinking another road depot somewhere over here just to centralize things. All right, good. All right, new line. I think I have that backwards, actually. Yeah, it needs to go from McKinley Forest to the sawmill. This is McKinley North. This is McKinley Exchange. Okay, let's go and get rid of that one. Hello, Wasabi. How are you? I like that blue color. All right, so we're going to name that Wood to Lumber Mill. And we're near McKinley. McKinney. There we go. All right, and now we're going to add some vehicles. All right, well, if it's wood, that we have to make sure we've got the right truck. Nothing there. Flatbed, but it's only 14 capacity. How about the Peterbilt, maybe? We'll buy, say, 2 of those. I'm okay, thanks. What's going on over there? A little bit of smog. Let's just make sure they get to their destination and everything's kosher. It takes time to start making money anyway. Oh yeah, we've got a ton of things here waiting. That's good. Yeah, I know, it's kind of weird. I would think like an exposed flatbed or something would be appropriate, but what do I know? What do I know? Hi, Galaxy Ninja, how are you? Alright, so we're confident that that's working as intended. Let's just see what else we can do. Again, I think small routes in the very beginning of the game is best. Like this one right here is so easy to make, and you can make pretty decent money off of it. So yeah, we'll just do something like this. We'll put a truck bed or a truck stop there, and a truck stop there. Now I don't think we'll need another road depot because we have one right there. Good. Okay. Let's go ahead and create a new line. This is going to be so easy. From here to here. I mean, that's just one truck, I think, ought to do it for there. Now, this is Kansas City. So, let's go ahead and rename our line. Lumber to... Or, I'm sorry. Wood to Lumber Mill. Kansas City. Alright, so that's the green line there. And now we need vehicles. Or just one. No, I don't play Roblox. Nor do I intend to. Guess we'll go with another Peterbilt. Just one. I think that's plenty. It's just a short line. What's on the 11th? I'm counting down the days until Star Wars next week. No, I don't play X-Plane. No, I don't have it. Alright, so there's the truck there. It's going to take some time for the truck to get to its destination. Let's see what other things we can do in the meantime. Lumber combined with this metal here, but I'd have to set up a lot of things for that. So I'll wait. Again, okay, this is a nice easy one. High Point Forest. High Point. Okay, so let's go ahead and create something similar here. And this is strictly just to make money. We're not in it to, like, grow cities right now. Our primary goal in the very beginning of the game is create some profitable routes, make some money, and then with that money, we can experiment, we can do more things, we could create airplanes and trains and get the ball rolling for even more money, and then we'll be able to just create lines everywhere. But you kind of have to start out small at this game because maintenance will wear you down if you grow too fast, too fast, I should say. All right, so new line. Oh, on the 11th. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I've been very busy. I haven't been keeping up with any sort of news. I'm sure there's a lot of people excited for this game. Wood to lumber mill, and that would be High Point. Question, is there a road that goes up there? If not, I'm going to have to make one. I could either make a road. I think I might. How much is that going to cost? Just a small road. Nothing too fancy. Now, ideally, I'd want to create this in segments. Yeah, see, that's a complete waste of money there. Let's do better than that. All right, so we were heading that way, right? That's a different one. We're heading to okay, lumber mill is that's. Oh, yeah, I need a route to our road depot. That's what I'm looking for. So I need to go right straight ahead this way. Again, segments is the way to go. That way you go along with the terrain and it's cheaper. If you create very long pieces of road, you'll end up cutting into the ground, terraforming it, and when it's not very necessary. It's still going to cost some money to do this, but it's cheaper to do this in segments. Yeah, I have Transport Fever 1 too. It's pretty good. There's a little bit of a learning curve, but overall it's a pretty fun game. Alright, so now that we've got that connected, we can create a vehicle here. And again, that's wood, so we'll just do another Peterbilt. We'll do 2 of them. That was High Point. Alright, off we go. 2 might have been too much, actually. I mean, 1, it's really close to each other. I'm tempted, let's get rid of that 1 truck. Configure. I wonder if we can sell it from here. There we go. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I think 1 vehicle would be plenty for that. We don't want some crazy maintenance costs weighing us down. Alright, speaking of money, what we got going? Okay, so our blue line is doing pretty well. $588,000. Bread to Huntsville is doing okay. It's going to take some time for these to really start making some money. But yeah, we've got 2 lines here that are looking pretty profitable right now. All right. Let's see what else we can connect. Well, there's this Philadelphia steel mill, and there's a coal, and there's an iron ore mine and a coal mine there. We can just ship the two right there and be done with it. Where would we put it though? That normally makes, yeah, it looks like cogs. Well, we can still ship them there, and then we can figure out what to do with it later, I suppose. All right. I wouldn't mind a more direct route though. This is kind of silly. Again, it's going to cost some money, I think, to do this, but shorter travel times will definitely save on maintenance costs at the end of the day. So there we go. So that way the truck doesn't have to go all the way around this farm. It's nice and direct. And now we need some truck stops. There we go. So we're going to need like 2 lines for this, I think. One for the iron ore and one for the coal. We're just going to have them shipped to the same place. So we're going to go from there to there. And then from... Now that's going to be iron ore, right? So I'm just going to write down iron ore. I think it says Philadelphia branch. Is that near a town of Philadelphia? I mean, I'll just put Philadelphia. Philly. Gotta be consistent. 2. And that's 1. And then a new line from... Now this is going to be a rather short line. From here... I'm thinking 1 truck ought to be good there. Just because it's so close. And then that one is coal. To Philadelphia. I'll just put branch. You don't really have to put those in, those labels, but I like to do it because it helps to organize me a little bit in case I'm looking for something. Okay. Now, it doesn't look like we have a road depot up this way, so we're going to need a new one. I mean, yeah, we could spawn it from another road depot, but I like these ones that are close by. In case, you know, trucks have to go back home for maintenance or what have you, it's right there. Hi, Mistama, how are you? No, I covered this before, actually. I want to say about 2 weeks ago or a week ago, I did a stream of this. So this is just another gameplay session, I guess. So after you're done here, or whatever, you definitely take a look. Alright, so let's create a vehicle. And it's just going to be for iron ore, so we'll make sure we've got the right vehicle for it. This one... Yeah, okay, so we want some dump trucks. We're going to do 3 dump trucks. The first 2 is going to be for our iron ore line, which is longer. And then road vehicle 11, just that one, is going to be for the coal line. Alright, and let's just make sure that everything's kosher here. We'll watch them go to their destinations. This one's heading this way to there. That's good. We'll follow that one first since it's closer. And we'll fast forward time. Don't hit the car. We might need 2 vehicles. These are smaller. No, I'll go ahead and spring for another one, because there's a lot of coal here. Alright, so we'll buy 1 more vehicle. Make sure it's a coal one. And we'll assign that to the coal line. Coal to Philadelphia branch. There we go. And if you're unsure as to whether or not you've got enough after a while, again, there's this line statistics tab. Look at the frequency. Right now, everything's 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and so on. We may need to up that, maybe. We'll see. 4 of our lines are doing fairly well. The best one is Wood to Lumber Mill McKinney, which is $392,000. That's pretty good. Yeah, I requested a key for Phoenix Point, but I never got a response, so we'll see. It looked okay, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't played it to know if it's half-baked or not. Hope not. I mean, XCOM games are a lot of fun, but nothing really beats XCOM. I mean, like, every XCOM-esque game I've ever played can never come close to XCOM. But then again, you know, XCOM had a gazillion people behind it, whereas a lot of these indie developers only have 1 or 2 people. So it's like, you know, it's a lot tougher for indie developers to create something of that quality. Alright, so it looks like we're delivering the coal just fine. The iron ore, let's just make sure we're kosher over here. I don't see any vehicles. Oh, here comes one now. It's on its way. Really? The guy's wearing a suit and... like, what's with the dress shirt? He's driving a dump truck, but he's got, like... He's showing me up right now. Like, I should be dressed nicely. You know what I mean? Like, trying to stream this game, and I'm wearing pajamas, and this guy is wearing a tie to pick up coal. That's dedication to duty right there. Looks like it's working. We may want more trucks, though. I'm thinking maybe... let's take another look at our line manager. Okay, so look at this. Now we're seeing a lot more blue than before, which is really good. Bread to Huntsville is still a little lacking. I'm wondering if we're just not delivering enough wheat. So we may want to increase the increase the wheat on this line. Where's that at? Here, okay. So let's just see what... okay, yeah, there's a lot of wheat here waiting to be picked up, right? And right now... yeah, see, there's nothing waiting to be picked up as far as I can see. Yeah, see, there's nothing here. So the reason that line is failing is because not enough wheat is finding its way here. So I think we need to step up delivery a bit. So we're going to go ahead and buy, I think, 2 more trucks for the red line here. We just have to make sure that it supports wheat. So we've got a couple more dump trucks. We'll buy 3 more. And then we'll assign that to that line. And let's just see what that does for the bread production. Big traffic jam. Wow. We're picking all that up and we're not making a dent in this. 85, yeah. Some cargo items are lost because the station is overloaded. Wow, we might need more vehicles than that. Holy cow. Alright, well, again, let's just see what this does to production. What I want to see is an entire area filled up with bread. Yeah, see, it takes 2 grain to make 1 bread, so we really need to bring in a lot of wheat. And I'm thinking, you know, why not bring in... there's a farm right here. Why don't we just, like, I don't know, create a quick line to that? we can bring in wheat from 2 different places, just to help us out. All right, let's go ahead and make a road. We don't want to... That's fine. What was I doing there? Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll work. Good. Alright, so now we can make a new line. We're probably going to need another station, though, just because there's only 2 here. I gotta wonder, though, if we can make this another drop-off point. Or we can just make another truck station. You know, let's just make another truck station. I don't like to overload truck stations if I can help it. Yeah, my first sim like this was Railroad Tycoon 2 and 3. And then I think a little bit later it was Sid Meier's Railroads. I never really played anything earlier than that, as far as railroads were concerned. But I really enjoyed them. Like, it took me a while, though. Oh, and Industry Giant, if you can call it. It's not technically a railroad simulator like, you know, transport, but Industry Giant does have a lot of pick up, deliver, create this product, deliver it over here. So it's kind of like Rise of Industry, more so. All right, so we're gonna do wheat to bread, Huntsville 2. Let's just make sure I got that space. There we go. All right. And now we're going to buy a couple of vehicles for that. Yeah, a couple of these dump trucks. 1, 2, 3. 3 ought to do it. Yes, I've played City Skylines. I've covered it many times on my channel, so if you're looking for a huge playlist, it should be there. Just go to my playlist section of my website and do a search, and you should find it. Hi, Ishwa, how are you? Alright, now we're starting to see some bread. This should, hopefully, do something about our bottom line here. Yep. So, we're no longer in the red anymore on the yellow line because we're delivering more wheat now, or more grain, to this factory. That means we're shipping more out. Because before, we have a truck station, we've got vehicles on the route. That maintenance, you know, that was not enough, or we weren't bringing enough money in to cover the maintenance costs. But now that we're stepping up production of the grain / wheat and delivering it here, we're starting to see more money on that line. And then this green line will pick up back to blue once the trucks kick in. Again, when you first make a line, it's often red, and then it needs time to cycle back into the blue again, assuming it's profitable. Yeah, the airplanes were cool. I featured a couple airplanes in my prior stream. So if you want to take a look at that, I'll try and create 1 or 2 in this stream. But it's very expensive when it comes to, like, it's very expensive to put one down. Am I ready for the surgery? Yeah, it's on Monday. I'm going to be out for 2 hours, and yeah. And I don't know if I'm going to be staying overnight, so more than likely I will not have any content Monday or Tuesday. I'll be recovering. But there's 8,000 plus videos on my channel. There's no excuse why you can't find something to watch. I'm just saying. My older stuff is a little questionable because I was very timid back then. But there's plenty of things to watch. I'm sure you might have missed 1 or 2 things. Unless you're a true fan, have seen every single one of those 8,000 videos, more power to you. But I doubt it. This is actually a nice little chain. Stone to make brick, and then brick to Berkeley. It's actually quite easy. Let's go ahead and make that while we're at it. Alright, let's put that there. If I do make content on, say, Tuesday, it'll be more of a vlog or something very light. You know, I should be recovering. Alright, this isn't too bad. It touches a lot of the brick. It touches a lot of the industries that need that brick. I'm going to go ahead and put that there. And the less I demolish in a city, the better, I think. Alright, so this is Berkeley. So we're going to do a new line from there to there. And we're going to call that... it says Lower Berkeley. So we'll put stone to... what's this technically called? Brick maker? I don't know. Stone to... Let me just put a question mark there for now. What is this called? Construction material plant is what it's called. I'm just going to abbreviate. Construction material, CMP. And that is in Berkeley. All right. I think I missed an E in there somewhere. There we go. My OCD will not let that happen. Okay, so then a new line from that plant to town. Great. And we'll name that one. Construction material to Berkeley. Berkeley. There we go. All right, and now we need, I don't know if there's any, there's this road depot here. We could just buy vehicles from there. It's a short hop. So I'm going to go ahead and just do that. If you can put a lot of road vehicles on the map, and that'll save you time. But maintenance costs may go up as a result of that, so I'm trying to avoid that, especially in the early parts of the game. All right, buy vehicles. So we need vehicles that can transport stone. This MAN 19.304 dump truck will do the trick. It can transport stone. It can transport 21 at a time. I'm going to go ahead and buy 3 vehicles for that. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and buy 4. Reason being, if it's like the grain, we may have to have a ratio of a 2-to-1 stone to construction material. So we're going to need a lot of stone to start producing enough construction material in order to make a profit. So let's do, what line was that? That was the blue stone to CMP Berkeley. There we go. All right, now let's just see what that does. And again, another way to see if it's quick, take a look at the line statistics and look at the time, the frequency. It says 59 seconds here. That's actually quite... Yeah, it is a quick route. So let's see what the conversion... It's actually only a 1-to-1. I think maybe only 2 trucks would be necessary here instead of 3. 3 trucks might be... Or 4 trucks might be too much. Let's get rid of one of them. Configure vehicle, and we'll sell it. Alright. Now let's see what the time is. The time is 78 seconds. That still may be a little crazy, all things considered. If we have to, we'll get rid of one of them. Alright, and I guess another set of vehicles for the next line. Now we need construction materials, so we need something that will transfer that. Now this flatbed seems to be able to transfer that, although it only carries 14 at a time. This Peterbilt transfers all cargo, it's 25. I'm going to go ahead and do, say, 2 trucks. And that would be CM to Berkeley. And off they go. Hello, Nautis. How are you? Nautilus Maximus. Like the name. Yeah, I like that. I like that you can expand them. And for those of you that don't know what he's talking about, you can click on this, click on configure, I think it is, and there's little blue dots. So you can extend this with streets if you want to do street access. Station entrance, you can mess with that. Then you jump over to passenger if you want a passenger edition, which I'm not going to do that, obviously. But I can do like cargo platforms. I can add more cargo platforms. I can extend existing ones. That's kind of cool. I like that. It's really neat. Like if we feel that station is being overloaded with a particular material, we can extend that. All right, I'm going to fast forward time and just watch the trucks get here just to make sure everything's kosher. It may take them some time to travel from up here to down here. And here come the trucks now. All right, yep, there's plenty of stone waiting. If we have to, we'll add more trucks to the line, but seeing as how they're so close to each other, I think we're good. And again, this conversion is 1-to-1. The grain to bread is like 2-to-1. So this isn't... We're not going to need a ton of stone here, I don't think. There it goes. It's starting to produce now. Nice. We've already got 5, 6. The Peterbilt should be here pretty soon. Hopefully. Here they come. Sometimes it's fun just watching the vehicles. I do this on occasion just to let my line cycle. That way I know if I'm making money or not. Because you're not going to know right away. There's maintenance costs when you first set it up. So you need to like give it some time. See what the profit's going to be after a while. Whoa, that was close. Almost rear-ended that car. There we go. That was a nice little profit. Nice, okay. Here comes our second truck. Alright, so let's go ahead and just take a look at our line statistics. Everything is in the blue, except for my construction materials to Berkeley, which is the last line that we created. And it's these are the trucks that we're just now watching. So it's going to take them, I think, another run or two for that to fully go up. Now, we do want to keep an eye on it, though. I want to make sure that we're producing enough here for 2 trucks to handle. If we're not, then that means we're going to have to get more stone delivered. But let's go ahead and just look, just to see. Alright, that's 1 full load. If this truck doesn't pick up a full load, then we may need to get more trucks involved in the other line. 21 out of 22. We're barely picking up enough here. So I'm tempted to add another vehicle to this blue line here, just so that we can get more material delivered here to produce more. Maybe just like 1 vehicle. Alright, so our depot is up there. And we're transporting stone. So we want to... Okay, so another dump truck, I think. And that was our Berkeley quarry. So it's stone to CMP Berkeley. Alright. Oh. That one. There we go. On its way. Okay, so we just added another vehicle to that line just to try and produce... I just want to make sure that these trucks are picking up a full load every single time. I can configure them to say, hey, wait, but I hate doing that. If a truck waits too long because of some sort of backup, you'll end up with traffic out the wazoo on your main road and everything screeches to a halt. You know what I mean? So I'm just letting them pick stuff up and get out. And you know, and when you think about it, 20 out of 25 isn't that bad. You'll still make a decent profit off that. All right, let's take a look at our account and see how we're faring. Again, we're buying things right now, so our bottom line isn't going to be as good, but loan interest we may want to start paying that off. Investments. First, industry upgraded. Led a manufacturing industry up. Okay, got an achievement for that. Oh, yeah, that's not too bad. So we're banking about $2 million a month, roughly-ish, which isn't bad for all the little stuff that we got going on there. Okay. Beep beep yourself. The Damon Ferry. That's one thing we'll have to try at some point is boats. I covered boats very briefly in my previous stream. If I were to make a boat, what would I do with it? There's Oaks Forest there. Further up the river. There's some coal. There's High Point right on the end of the river. There's Salt Lake. We could do like a transportation kind of thing. Why don't we try it? I don't know how much money it's going to cost, but we'll try it. That means we'll more than likely have to create bus routes so that people can get to it, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. All right, so we want a passenger harbor, and we want to rotate this sucker. All right, so the people living here, I think, are right here. No, that's not too bad. All right, well, let's... I'm trying to get that road down. We might have to build a road to it. All right, let's do. That's a one-way. That's not what I wanted. Let's do a regular road. Be difficult, are you? Alright, fine. Oh, that curve. There we go. Alright, let's try the boat now. Alright, so it's a passenger harbor. It touches a decent amount of houses already, so I don't think I would still like some transportation just to get more people involved with this, but I think that's good. We need a shipyard. We'll just throw that next door. And now we're going to need one all the way down here. High Point. Now, it looks like the people are living... We'll definitely need a bus route for this one. Alright, so put that there. Let's get the road in. Good. extend that out. Just in case people want to build along this avenue here, that would be awesome. Or along this street. Alright, let's go ahead and set up the boat. And then we'll build our bus lines. And this one is just going to be Salt Lake to Lower High Point. Alright, vehicles. Let's see what we got to work with. We want passenger. So there's 4 of them. The Damon Ferry we just unlocked. Capacity is 100 people. The Graf Zeppelin is 150 people. The HCSRN6 it can only transport 20. And the Zurich can transport 150. The Damon Ferry can travel at 43 miles per hour. Look at the price, though. 3.6 million for that. And what's the size on? Okay, well, 43. Okay, so it looks like the Damon Ferry is like the fastest out of all of them. You know, I think we'll spring for one of them, and then we'll go with more if we need to. All right, so that's going to take some time to set up. I'm going to lose money, no doubt, but that's why it's important to create other lines beforehand, because this line is gonna bleed for a while. 15 minutes? We may want another one at some point. All right, well, anyway. Let's get the bus route started over here first, because this one's further away from the city than the other one is. So let's create, I think, a bus stop. Put a bus stop there. I'm just going to put a bus stop everywhere. Just one there. I'm going to put one there. Again, it's weird that people, like, where the bus stop is located, these houses aren't highlighted. It's so weird. But that works. Alright, guess we'll do something like that. Okay. Weather would be awesome in this game. I agree. I would love to see something like that. Just for the aesthetics. I mean, City Skylines is doing it, so it makes sense that this one would do it too. Alright, and then we'll name that one. Another thing I don't like is that the name of the city is blanked out. Like, it's blanked out, like, when I'm in this view. I just think it's kind of silly. I think this was lower High Point. I'll just put MT for mass transit. Okay. And now we need vehicles for it. Do we have a... No, we don't. We don't have any sort of depot nearby. We'll build one of those. All right, we want passengers. Let's see, the right streetcar. A separate driver's compartment and is air conditioned. Ooh. So $133,000. Let's stick with the Volvo. Or the Maz. The Maz can hold more, actually. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and buy 2 of them. And then we'll assign them to... There we go. Lower High Point empty. Alright, let's just make sure that's all going right. There's our buses. A lot of people that you just picked up there. And again, it takes time for this all to work, so it wouldn't surprise me if this bus has to make a couple of rounds before we start seeing some people. Well, there's one person on board right now. That's good. Wow, that was a U-turn if I ever saw one. For a bus, that was impressive. It just... Did we just rear-end that car? It just disappeared. Oh well. Starting to see some more people. That's good. That's impressive. Alright, now let's see if there's anyone taking this route. It doesn't look like it. 0 out of 100. Okay, so I think we need another... Let's go ahead and get this bus route set up over here. Alright, we'll do... I guess just regular bus stops is fine. So there. 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 Yep. And... Why the heck not? We'll put it right there. Okay, so that's good, I hope. Yeah. I think it covers the middle of the city, too. Alright, so this is for Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City, MT. Mass Transit. Yeah, that was a perfect 180. It just flipped right around there. Alright, do we have any road... We do, right there, actually. Convenient. We'll go ahead and buy a Volvo just to look at something else. We'll do 2 buses, and that is going to go Salt Lake City, MT. Alright. Let's follow them for a little while, just to make sure they do their thing correctly. In the meantime, we knew that our bus or our boat line was going to bleed pretty heavily, but the rest of our lines are doing great. 150k, 425k, 600k, 525k, 594k, 827k. Yeah, all of these are doing great. So that more than makes up for our crappy boat line that we've got going, which I'm hoping we'll see fruition pretty soon. Again, it takes some time, you know, just to get these people to be encouraged to use the boat. All right, we've got some passengers now lining up on these bus routes. You can see little yellow symbols there above these stops. That means there's people waiting. Oh, 9 people already are waiting here. Wow, okay. We might need some more buses. Let's see what the... oh, it's 11 minutes. I wonder if it's because people can drive there more quickly. I'm going to go ahead and actually spring for a second boat. Even though... Oh, we've got people waiting there now. Great. Yeah, I think a second boat is what we need. Again, travel time has a lot to do with profitability and whether or not people actually want to use it. So we want to keep the frequency down as much as possible. 3.6 mil, I'll spring for it, and there we go. Now let's see what the frequency is now. Looks like 6 minutes, which I think is a lot better than 10 or 11. Alright, let's go ahead and follow the boats around, see what they're doing. This one's coming back. Oh, it's got 10 people. Awesome. Alright, we just picked up 21 people. That's good. We're starting to see some progress there. Looks like we have 41 people waiting at this. Okay, good. So we're starting to use this a lot more now. Probably thanks in part to this mass transit system that we have going on in both towns. Alright, so over time we should make a profit there. Again, it's going to take a while. We're almost negative $1 million on that, but as more and more passengers show up, we'll be able to make some profit, hopefully. And again, these other lines, this one line alone was making what? Yeah, 848K. This wheat to bread in Huntsville. That's a lot of money. So that's just covering the cost of these boats right now. Okay, why don't we build an airport or two, just to get some planes in the air? Just, maybe we'll do, like, a Philadelphia to, McKinney. I mean, they're pretty far away, right? Beep beep yourself. Lots of stuff. Okay. Alright, so passenger airfield, passenger airport. Let's do the passenger airport. It's pretty big, though. Here's the thing. $15 million. I gotta wait a little while. I mean, that's gonna be really expensive. Putting this down and putting that other one down, that's $30 million. That's gonna be almost my entire bank account. So we'll wait a little bit longer for the airplanes. We can make cheapy airplanes, but I kind of want to go big. All right, in the meantime, what can we do? Maybe we should focus on delivering more products to town. Let's see what we can do about that. This one looks like boxes of stuff and fuel. No fuel refinery nearby. And again, I'm looking for easy lines. Ones that don't take a whole lot of time to set up and complete. It's easy money. Here's those boxes. It needs that, whatever that is. What is that? Plastic and steel. Yeah, it's definitely a finished good. This place wants bread? Can we give them bread? Well, the closest place that's developing bread is here, but we're sort of delivering it to Huntsville. Why don't we extend this if we can? Assuming it fits. That's decent. Let's see what that does. Yeah, there's plenty here, I think. Let's go ahead and deliver some of that to Salt Lake City. So first things first, we're going to need a truck depot somewhere over here. Truck station. Yeah, this is where all the bread is needed. Let's see if I can squeeze it in here. If I can't, then I'll have to do something else. Actually... Yeah? Yeah. Fine. It barely fits. It works. Alright. Alright, well, we've got bread here. We'll add a line. Huntsville North to... Here. Salt Lake City. And that was bread to Salt Lake City. And now we need a couple of trucks for that. There should be a depot nearby, hopefully. Yep. Alright, so because we're buying bread, we're going to want something cargo-y and something that can handle bread. I guess the all-cargo one. Yeah, I'll go ahead and buy... This one's $1 million. I'll buy 2 of them. These roads are going to be... Look at that traffic. I'm tempted to upgrade these roads if at all possible. It's either that or we can make like an express line. Let's try doing that. Let's create a couple more. I just want to see if they actually use them. Let's make we'll do like a medium street. That's a small street. That's got to be more efficient. All right, let's do something like that. Let's see if we've got any takers. It's an expressway, guys. Use it. Or not. Here, do this. If you're going that way, it's faster. Maybe I should upgrade this existing road. Guess it won't work. Is there an upgrade button? Street construction, street modification. Bus lane. No. Ooh, roundabouts. I did not know that was in this game. Interesting. Too bad there's not like a street upgrade button. Maybe there is, and maybe I'm just missing it. Urban, one-way, country. Yeah, a way to like just automatically update roads would be awesome. And no one is traveling this road over here. That's what's sad. Alright. Not what I wanted. Let's go ahead and demolish the little wand button in the road panel. Let me look. Good upgrade, thank you. Awesome. Yeah, I missed that. But to say it should be in there. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade that. Good call, good catch. Save me from demolishing and ruining everyone's day. Alright. Let's hope that speeds things along. It doesn't seem like it'll upgrade any more than that, though. Wow. So what are these people doing? I guess they wanna ride to Huntsville? I wonder if that's the issue. People want to get from Salt Lake City to... I wonder if we can make some kind of express train that goes right over there. I mean, that would be a lot of money. Just for the fun of it, we could try it. Tracks, buildings. Come on. Here we go. Passenger station. All right, and then one over here. Again, I'm trying to get as close to the people as possible. I guess that way, if we want to go out that way in the future, we can. We can just continue the line. All right, we're gonna do the high-speed tracks. We've got a lot of money coming in, so I'm fine with that. All right, now typically I prefer short lines, but I don't care. The King of the Sea earned 1 million with ships within a month. Oh, it looks like our boat line is doing fairly well for itself. I was never one to do roundabouts and city skylines. That's one thing I just never did. Probably should have, but I just never did. All right. So we need train depot. I guess we'll put that there. But yeah, I mean, if we can upgrade them, I will, for sure. Alright, good enough. Alright, this is our express from there to there. Again, I think we would benefit from having some sort of mass transit system in Huntsville so that more people are encouraged to ride the train. You have a ton of roundabouts. See, I've never ever been on a roundabout ever in my life here in the States. No, we create all sorts of crazy 8-way intersections that no one knows how to navigate and end up causing accidents. It's an easy line there. Okay, so this is going to go from Salt Lake to Huntsville. Huntsville train. Just put train in there just to make sure I've got that right. And we need a vehicle for that. We want a passenger train rather. So locomotives, steam, electric, diesel. Diesel, steam. Oh, there's no more steam. Diesel, I guess. $12 million. Wow. All of them are expensive. I guess I'll just go with the fastest one. Yeah. Oops, I had all of these. My bad. I have 5 engines on this one vehicle alone. Okay, so we've got one. Let's close that out. Add. There we go. One vehicle, and now we need some wagons. Passenger. The Bombardier bi-level. Interesting. It can hold 33 people. I guess I kind of like the traditional look. I'll go ahead and do, let's do 105 capacity, just to see what that, $26 million. Oh, that's going to hurt. Oh, all right. I'm hoping it's worth it. If it's not, we're going to be in trouble. I can imagine, like, people using all these side roads and backups and everything else, and then just this roundabout sitting there untouched, unused. People were just, like, avoiding it like the plague. High speed, 120 miles per hour. Now, this thing's gonna go fast. Hi, Trifler, how are you? You only chime in when it's to correct me on something. I'm not making fun of you, I'm just saying. I just find it funny. Every time you introduce yourself to chat, it's because I said something stupid. It's funny, though. It's all good. Let's see. We want some bus stops for sure. We need to get that route created pronto. Alright, there's that, and maybe something like that. And I think we're good. We don't want anything too crazy, but... Or we can... Let's put one down here. Okay. So this is going to be Huntsville Mass Transit. So it's going to go from... Oh, is this touching the station? Hold on a minute. Let's make sure we've got one touching the station. No, it's not, actually. Or is it? This one is. There's a little white... Yeah, this has a little white... Yeah, this one is. So I think we're safe. I like city builders as well. New line. Alright, so we're going to go from there to there to there to there. There. Okay. And get rid of line 1. Huntsville. MT for mass transit. And we have, oh, there's a road depot right there. How lucky. All right, so let's do passenger. And how about some new flyers just to see what they look like? I'll go ahead and buy 2 of them. And so the traffic begins. I forgot about that. I've never dealt with traffic in this game. Always with City Skylines or something like that. But I've never seen traffic in this game before. It's interesting. Unfortunately, there's no, like, subways. I wish you could build, like, subways. Get people off the road. Or better yet, more airports. Okay, so we've got a train station here. I gotta wonder, though, do we have mass transit? Oh, we do. Okay, so this mass transit here is highlighting this. Oh, we've got people waiting at the train station. One person. One person is brave enough to use my new train. Wow, that was quick. I can be like that too when I want to be. All sneaky. Idly hates it. I do that to her all the time in the house. Like, I'll just stand outside, like she'll be making something in the kitchen, I'll just stand right behind her. She won't know I'm there. She'll turn around and scream her head off, like, you know, like I was murdering her or something. Or if she's completely oblivious, I'll just stand around the corner so that when she walks around the corner, she just runs right into me, and she's, again, screams her head off. It's so funny. She hates it. Absolutely hates it. Alright, so pretty soon, I'm hoping to see more people use this thing. Just to alleviate some of this traffic. Yeah, we still have a lot of traffic heading into town here. Having never really built roads in this game beyond the normal, I gotta wonder if there's, like, extra large streets. I wonder if we can upgrade. Yeah. Upgrade not possible. Alright, what about large street? There we go. Upgrade not possible. We'll upgrade as much as we can, just to speed this along. 3 buildings will be removed. I don't want that. Yeah, this probably can't be upgraded because of this road depot. Collision. That's not going to work. That has to be annoying for anyone driving this road, though. 2 lanes, back down to 1. 2 lanes, back down to 1. 2 lanes, back down to 1. I might have to move this road depot. Oh, okay. Highways, huh? Large country road. I don't want that. Must have gone over it. Large one-way street, small one-way street. Extra large. Huh. This says extra large country road, but this looks... That it doesn't look like a large country road to me. It looks like more like a highway or an avenue. I wonder if it's just mislabeled. I think that's mislabeled. Again, this is a preview build, folks, so there may be a couple of bugs or two. But that does... I think country road, I think dirt. Not a 6-lane highway. Well, people are using it, though. We're starting to see more people use it. Guess we'll upgrade that. But it all goes to the same place, though. So it's like... I wonder if I can, like, connect... the medium country road. I'm hoping they will use this instead. Just as an exit kind of thing. This is just making it worse. Basically, I'm giving the cars more places to back up on. But they are using this road over here, which is convenient. Another thing I may want to try doing, let's extend this out. And maybe attach this just to see if they use it. They're much more inclined to go into town. There's nothing I can do about this, not without demolishing all of these buildings. Oh, good to know, Trifler. Put a roundabout in. I don't know if I can do it, nor would I know how. That's the thing. Like, if I just stick... Oh, that's a clover leaf. Holy cow. I just want to see what it looks like. Once it finishes loading. The load times in this are a little wonky, too. I'll click on something, it takes like 10, 15 seconds. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of glitchy. There. Alright. Let's see if the roundabout is any easier. Yeah, there's that. Roundabout of a roundabout of a roundabout. Just to do it. It'll be fine. It'll be completely fine. No problems here. I just want to see if anyone would drive this. And then, this is the best road network ever. It'll be fine. It'll be completely fine. No problem. See, it's fine. Will anyone actually use this? Roundabout of a... Let's give them the option over here. Let's be like, hey... Oh, I can't. Darn. Oh, there we go. Ah. There. There, if you want to branch off and use the roundabouts, if you think traffic's too bad, there you go. Have some roundabouts. It'll be fine. Everyone's gonna love Roundaboutville. I don't think that's how it's supposed to work, but the traffic situation has not improved. Zero new vehicles are available. Thanks, I guess. I get another glitch, I think. Alright, let's see how our train is doing. I gotta wonder. 4 people riding the train. Like, this is sad. What I used to do in Transport Fever was completely just cut off the road altogether. Force people to travel by train. That way they had no choice. That was fun. When you really want to get your trucks to get by traffic, you can run an elevated road to get your trucks. That's interesting. I haven't messed with elevated stuff yet. I'll give it a try. Assuming the game lets me elevate things. Alright, well, there's this here. Alright, well, how do I know the trucks will travel that route as opposed to this here? Like, what's to stop them from... I wonder if I can create waypoints. I'll have to mess with that. I'm getting into unfamiliar territory, obviously. Alright, so this medium country road. Now, can I up it? Oh, yeah, I can do that. Okay. I forgot about that. Now, that's going to be a little expensive, but we don't need it, like, all the way up. Alright, so it's like an express... I don't know if that's, I'm doing that right. It has to go up and over. I want them to take the trains. I'm encouraging them to take the trains. I'm gonna have so many roads, they're not gonna know what to do with them. And the question is, can I actually put them over top of... Like, if I raise it. Okay, so I could do something like that. And let's see if I can drag it out further. Alright, want it back down. There we go. Okay, now it doesn't... It's not going to let me do that, but... I'm sure if I build it high enough, I could. It's fine. This is the worst road ever. This. Wait a minute. How is that gonna work? Okay. What if we did something? There we go. That's nicer. People don't have to drive through stone brick, thankfully. Let's see if we can do it in a shorter segment. Uh-oh. The game just froze. I don't think it would... Yeah, I think it just froze on me. Oh, hold on. I hear noise. Give it a minute. Oh, there it goes. Oh, whew, okay. We're fine. For a minute there, I thought we were in trouble. You don't want the super highway? I mean, look at this. Look at this. People have the option of using the super highway. Totally worth the price. Totally not a waste of money at all. Yeah, I would say there's a pillar bridge collision there. Sure. That'll work. I just want to see if people prefer this over that. It's fine. This isn't transport fever anymore. This is transport hell. We're still there. Too much slope. All right. There. Let's see. I'll put it down here to the roundabout. I just want to see if people actually travel it. It's beautiful. Look at that. Totally efficient. Hey, look. Someone's using it. Look at that. That's right. I want to see if they use the roundabout now. It's all fine. Yeah, see? There they go. Oh. Use my roundabout! Oh, they're not using my roundabout. I know why. The people in this game are programmed to take the distance... what am I trying to say? The path of least resistance. Yeah. That one that travels the fastest. Obviously, these 8... Oh, wait! He went back the way he came, I think. I think he just did a U-turn. Someone was using the roundabout. That is awesome. I got one person to use my roundabout. It cost me like $10 million, but I got one person to use my roundabout. Now, I want to see one use it from like here all the way down to here. It's not going to happen. I'm just saying. I'd love to see it. See, it's fine. Now we have a backup on this. If more people would go right and then left, it wouldn't be a problem. There. See? We're fine. Look at all this. There's no traffic here, guys. Come this way. Come this way. Clearly the better choice. All right. Yeah, see, we've solved our traffic problems, right? Yeah, I'm going to call that a win. Huntsville Mass Transit still looking pretty crappy there, but we're doing okay. All right, so we're down to $31 million. Due to no fault of my own, I totally didn't blow $10 million, $20 million on this lovely road system here. Oh, there's one of our trucks. It is now trying to take this as opposed to this. Okay. You know what? What it needs is more intersections. Clearly, this is what we do. There you go. There's an on-ramp for you. You can come right down there. You can travel along that road. I think that's perfectly good. Connect the elevated highway to the round. Okay, I will try that. Okay, so, how am I gonna? All right. So if we extend it out like another exit, right? And I want it up. Yeah. Profit. There we go. And we're gonna build. Not gonna work. The game does not like that. It's trying to connect to things. Oh, wait. It went over. Alright, so there we go. Now. Sure. Too much slope. Didn't like that. Collision. Collision. Too much slope. Collision. 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 There. We'll do this. Bring it around, right? And we'll give it... Now we'll come back around. Now let's see if it connects now. Oh, bridge, pillar, collision. Nope. It doesn't want to work. It's not like I didn't try. And the game froze again. It really hates me doing this. I'm just saying. I can see my mouse wheel spinning. Try deleting the small road. Yeah, I'll try that. Once the game responds again, I'll be happy to. There it goes. All right. Bye, small road. There we go. It's what everyone's been asking for. An exit just for the roundabout. It'll work. All right, now all you guys got to do now is take it. How's our money situation? We spent what, $1 million in 2022 for roads, $500,000, $250,000. Yeah, we're doing fine. And no one's using this express highway to the roundabout. Not yet. Give it time. I'm confident. Meanwhile, we've got trucks sitting here. These poor things. Hi, Anju, how are you? This is so much traffic. I'm tempted just to blow this whole thing up and just make it, like, demolish all of these buildings, but I'd want the game to do it, not me. Like, I want buildings to replace it immediately. All right. So I think we've solved the transportation problem here. Personally, I think this does it. This little hook-like exit right into this little roundabout. I think it's great. Hello, Tijan, is it? No, it's fine. I have Restream app, Naughty, so both YouTube and Twitch are showing up. Here. See, I've got both YouTube and Twitch on this phone app, so I can read both. So no worries there. But if you want, whatever is more convenient for you, though. Don't let me stop you. Where is my bus station? Here it is. Okay, so this truck, the trucks, I'm sure. How am I gonna like elevate this? Oh well. I think we're good. I'm reading too much into this. Let's see what my costs are. The train still isn't doing very well. Surprise, surprise. I mean, who would want to ride the train now that I've got all of this going on? Like, this is beautiful. No one's gonna want to use the train. They can all get there by car. This doesn't help either, the fact that all of this jams down into one road. We've got like three lanes jamming into 2 lanes, jamming into 1 lane. I blame the city. It's not my fault. I blame the city. The city needs to do something about it. Are there underwater tunnels? Not under... Well... I will find out. Science. This is just for fun anyway. Let's see if we can go down. Apparently, it costs quite a bit. But yes, there's underwater tunnels. I can't actually go into them. But yes, you can create underwater tunnels. Pretty cool. Underwater roundabout. Well, that's something that we need for sure. All right. Well, hold on. Let's pay $221,000 for this, and let's see if we can get an underwater roundabout in there. Is it gonna let me? It may not let me do that. Or how do I even access my original street? Yeah, this is not exactly the easiest. I wonder if there's a way to... Boat. I wonder if there's a way to, like, lower my viewing level. I can edit the existing one, but selecting it... Alright, there we go. Well... Construction not possible. This doesn't make it exactly easy to do. Yeah. I think in order to do this, you'd have to, like, run it all the way across. What in the world is going on here? Oh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, obviously not the easiest thing to do. Alright, let's remove this. You can... Alright, so my verdict is, yes, you can do underground tunnels. but not to some... You can't have the lost city of Atlantis. You know what I mean? It's just not going to work. No one's using my roundabouts. I'm so sad. All of this work I put in. These people are ungrateful. Ungrateful people. Alright, well, I've spent a lot of time on Huntsville over here. Maybe we should head over to somewhere else. Just for the fun of it. Again, this train, though, I feel bad. I mean, it's not doing very well. How do we encourage people to use the train? I would cut off road access. However, my trucks need to go back and forth. So it's not like I can... In days of yore, I used to just... If I wanted the train to be successful, I would cut off the road access and make people travel the train on you know, that's how I would do it. But I can't do that here because my trucks are traversing this pathway. So maybe what I should do is just delete this. Or... I think I'll just get rid of the train for now. 2 people are using it. I mean... Is it because people aren't traveling? Like, what's up with that? Yeah, there's only 4 people there. 12 people there. Is this connected? It looks like it. Yeah, see, clicking on that bus stop highlights the bus station. So that tells me that they're connected. I wonder if I need to put the bus station closer. We can try it just to try it. Bus tram stop. We'll put that right there. And then we need to edit this existing line here. It's the yellow, green. What is that? Salt Lake City? Yeah, it's this one. So we want to add, let's see, 5, 6 is up there. Let's add a station, but we need to, like, reorder everything. So, 4, it should come after 4. Can I move it up? Trying to drag it, it's not working. Alright, let's just redo the whole line. Alright, so we've got Park Street first, then that, then that, then that, then that, then that, then that. There we go. Now, I just want to see, out of curiosity, if that sparks more interest. Now, I'm going to do the same thing over here, just to see if it sparks any interest. Where are we going? Huntsville. I want to put a bus stop down here and reorder that. It is a city of roundabouts. That's one thing I did in SimCity 3, was it? No. SimCity 4000? It was either 3000 or 4000. It might have been 3000. You could put toll booths, like 8 toll booths on one stretch of road. People would hate it, but you could make a crap ton of money doing it. I miss my toll booths. Alright, looks like yellow? No. It is a brownish. Huntsville MT. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so, we need to add... Okay, this is actually good. We'll just add this as my 6th station. There. Sure. That will work for me. Alright, let's see if that sparks any more interest. I doubt it. But we'll give it a go. If people don't have to walk all the way down here, maybe they'll be more inclined to take the stupid train. If not, we'll just delete it, remove it, and get some of that money back. A large bus tram stop by the station. Yeah, I do that sometimes. I just think it's cheaper to do the bus stops when you don't have any money, and then I upgrade to the larger ones. But no, you're right. More capacity is more money. Makes sense. And no one is waiting. No one wants to use it? Oh, there we go. We got 1 person using it. 2 people. That's good. Yeah, so far there hasn't been any, like, overcapacity stops. Wow. Like this bus stop? Yeah, look at that. 43 people are waiting for a bus here. So like that's fine. I'm fine with this bus stop filling up to 43. I don't think it's ever going to get that high. Well, I guess lucky for me, I'm not really growing a city right now. All I'm really doing is creating really bad roundabouts and intersections and the like. Oh, this poor road here. What's our income now? Railroad. Yeah, I think we need to get rid of that. $3.5 million. All right. I'll wait a little while longer just to see if this picks up. I'm so sad that my railroad didn't last. Oh, we got 11 people. Okay. Maybe it just needed a bus stop near the... Let's just wait a little bit longer. If I can get this up to 105, or at least maybe 50, I'll be happy. There's 8 people here. And the more we grow this city, too, the more people that will want to move in. So there's that. 43 people, more buses. Do I need more buses? Probably. I guess we can add some. This was the Salt Lake City. I need to... Where's my road depot? Huntsville Road Depot. Well, that'll never happen. Alright, so we'll do, I think, we'll buy 2 more Volvos. And that was Salt Lake City. So... Salt Lake City Mass Transit. There we go. That should help a little bit, hopefully. Frequencies on all my lines. Bread to Salt Lake City, 13 minutes. Reason being traffic. Everything else is doing fine. Again, my boat is actually making money now. That's good. However, my train is burning $3.5 million, which is a lot of money. I could always lower the amount of cars on it, I suppose. That's one way to handle that. Alright, let's see what the city needs and maybe help it grow. And if it grows more, then maybe we'll see more people riding the train. This one's bread. Maybe we can get bread from a different source that isn't so... Like, I'm getting my bread from up here, which is causing all that traffic. Unfortunately, there's no other bread nearby. Not good. What about here? What does Huntsville need? Oh, fuel. Looking for fuel. There's fuel up here. I need oil for that. It's quite a stinky... Everything's so far away. Two bus lines, one with each direction. Oh, interesting. That makes sense. If you play casually like I do, though, I'm not worried about min-maxing, but you're right. I should probably have two buses going in opposite directions. I think that would be beneficial. $13 people, 16 people. I wonder if we can lower the amount of cars on this train without demolishing it. Configure vehicle. Might have to sell the entire thing. Alright, let's do that. Let's just sell it. And what we'll do is we'll get a new vehicle, but we'll do it like... We'll do it smaller, much smaller. We'll do diesel. One that's not as fast. One that's cheaper, like the EMD. We'll add one, and then as far as passengers go, maybe we'll do let's just do a Bombardier bi-level. Let's go ahead and add one of those, and just let's see if that's cheaper. So capacity is 33 people right now, And we can always add later if there's, you know, if there's a demand for it. But, oh, look at that. It's a weird-looking train. The other one I had was much nicer. This is the Walking Dead Season 1 Lee Clementine train. Also, Train to Busan, great movie. Oh, such a good movie. It's all foreign, like, language. It's not in English. It's English dubbed, but it's so good. It's on Netflix. "17 people out of 33. I think this is going to help our maintenance a little bit. And then as we get more demand, we'll go ahead and increase the amount of cars on the train. Alright. We'll leave that alone for a little bit, see what happens. Again, I would really like to grow these, but there's really nothing nearby. Time is it? Wow, 2 hours. Okay. Well, I've been streaming for 2 hours. I'm going to take a break. I'm quite tired. It's also 9 p.m. So I guess if you guys haven't already subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube, that way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. I'm going to go ahead and just save this. Maybe we'll come back to it if there's enough demand. DGA stream today is 12/6/19. But yeah, thanks for joining me. It's been fun. And I guess guys will see you next time. Take care.